If you're a home buyer in 2021, you might be wondering if paying the asking price for a home is actually enough. And in this video, that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about, is paying the asking price enough when buying a home in 2021. Let's dig into it and find out more. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If we're not familiar just yet, my name is Angela Olmos. I'm a full-time real estate agent in the Northeast Florida area, and I specialize in helping buyers and sellers attain their real estate goals. What do I mean by that? If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, that is exactly the type of videos that you're going to find here on my channel. And you'll see that they're actually organized by playlists. So there's a lot of great videos for sellers, for buyers, investors, and things alike. So I wanted to talk today about what is going on with these homes that are just like selling in a matter of days, if not hours or minutes, really. And it's what kind of offers are actually being accepted. So I want to share with you guys a copy of my blog, which I'll link on the description so you can read more about it. But let me just go ahead and pull that up. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see that? Okay, great. One of the things that I have been noticing is that there are a lot of serious buyers out there with their mortgages already approved, wanting to buy a home and putting offers on these homes. And you would think that, when you're giving the seller exactly what they say they want in terms of price for the home, you would have a pretty good chance of getting it, right? Well, on a normal market, you would. But we are actually going through a real estate market that is not normal. And I'm going to go ahead and go into a little bit deeper as to why we're seeing that. So things are different today. Traditionally, like I was telling you guys about, you go ahead and place an offer and you try to negotiate with the seller, and sometimes even meet somewhere in the middle between what your asking price is and what the buyer was looking to offer, and then you meet in the middle. That's kind of normal. But again, 2021 is not the normal real estate market that you might be familiar with. So I want to prep you guys for success and let you know that the asking price that a seller is putting their home on the market for might actually not be enough. And if it's not enough, how do we know what to offer and how to go about that so that you can actually get the home that you want? So first of all, it's important to understand what the sellers are dealing with right now. In this market where there is such a small amount of inventory, and what I mean by that, there's just not a whole lot of homes on the market compared to the number of buyers that we have to buy them, right? So just to give you guys some perspective, take a look at this. Things are different now. An average home right now is receiving about 3.8 offers. That's just the average home. Okay. In my market, I'm in Florida. We see, double digits on the number of offers that we get. A home could be on the market for a day and have had received 20 offers. It's not unusual to see that. Okay. And these homes are just selling in as little as 17 days. So when you have such a high demand, when you come in and say, yeah, I'll give you a full price, that's not as impressive as it used to be. So how do we make sure that your offer gets accepted? Well, as a licensed realtor, I would make sure to get all the information as far as how many offers we might be competing with, what are the comparables on the market. And even with the comparables on the market, that doesn't guarantee that that's going to be what the seller is going to accept. But there are some indicators and certain things that we can do to craft your offer in a way that will have the highest compelling reason for it to be accepted by the seller. Another thing that can happen, which I have to get you guys familiar with, is the appraisal gap. So hypothetically speaking, let's say, you're interested in buying a $400,000 home and there were so many offers on the table and you just felt like this was just the right home for you and your family. You went ahead and offered a higher number than what they were asking for. Let's say 450. Okay. Just because there were so many other offers. Well, your offer could possibly get accepted. I don't know. It depends on how many others were on competing with you. But if yours got accepted at a $50,000 higher than what the seller was asking for, just remember there is a process within the buying of the home that is going to require that you have an appraisal. And this will be if you're financing, by the way. If you are paying cash for the home, it's not necessary to have an appraisal, although it's always a good idea, but it's not necessary. But if you're working with a lender and you're actually getting a mortgage, you better believe it. There'll be an appraisal coming as they process that mortgage in preparation for closing. So what I want to prompt you guys and make you aware of is that very likely there could be an appraisal gap. And that is exactly what we talk about here in my blog, which I'll link on the description below. So if there is an appraisal gap, which means that the house, let's say, was appraised at $425,000 and you offered $450,000, then it's very likely that the seller is going to want you to make up the difference there. And it's very likely, you can almost bank on it, that the bank is only going to lend you on what the appraised value is on the home. So if you went ahead and offered more than what the house would appraise for, this could possibly mean that you have to make up the difference. And although it might seem a little scary, well, we're still seeing people do that. And that's where you really have to, just be very, very sincere and very frank to know exactly how much do you want this home? How long are you looking to stay there? How much are you willing to pay for it? Even if it means that you're paying above its asking price. And if so, how much of that are you willing to compromise if there is an appraisal gap? So those are all some of the things that you want to be considering when you're buying a home in this real estate market in 2021, just simply because there are so many buyers and such a high demand. So I want to leave you guys with the bottom line. Bidding wars are definitely still happening in this atmosphere, and you need to rethink at how you are looking at the asking price of a home. So let's connect if I can help you guys in any way through the process of buying or selling a home. These are some of the things that I would want to know. How long are you looking to stay there? Would it make sense for you to pay a little bit more than what they're asking? Just simply so that you can get, the best possible chance of getting that offer accepted. And if so, what is the home actually likely to be appraised for? Could it be higher or lower than what you're asking for? And if it's lower, could there possibly be a gap? And those are some of the things that we work through as we are going through the process of you purchasing that home. Like I said, I am a real estate agent here in Northeast Florida. But at any point, if I could help you buy, sell, or invest in real estate, you're welcome to connect with me. I would love the opportunity to help you through this process. And until next time, please remember to be kind to one another. And I will talk to you soon. I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Thank you.